So I woke up at 7. My sister left, which is really sad because I don't know when the next time I see her is gonna be, and I can feel everything's changing. And I turned on my diesel heater because it's definitely dropping below 0 at night, and I just did my meditation, and I'm gonna make some lemon water and tea. And yeah, Manuka's here with me, and let's see what we do today. Oh, is she so cute? How are you so cute? You're so good. So I can't really move in my van until I put my bed away, so that's the first order of business, and then I think I'm gonna take Manuka for a walk. So all I can think about is like, what am I gonna do next? I am like in the last bit of my savings, and it's basically just supposed to be enough to get me to the next job, which is supposed to be in the Cayman Islands. And I'm just having so many doubts and second thoughts, and it's a lot of effort to like park my van for that long, get a visa. The hardest thing is probably getting Manuka there, finding an accommodation. The cost of living is super high, and then I'd be working 6 days a week. I feel so torn, so freaking torn. And it's like, of course, I just met this guy and I really like him, and it feels like painful and crazy to just leave at the beginning of something really beautiful. And part of me thinks that like, well, if it's meant to be, it's not going anywhere, and time won't, take that away. But at the same time, there's so many factors you don't know. And it's like, oh, my sister this morning when she left hugged me and whispered in my ear, take a risk. And I'm kind of like, whoa, take a risk? Like, you know me? I feel like, I don't know. It's just so nice that she said that. Part of me feels like I'm not like all my risks are out. I'm not able to make any more risks. So just sitting with that today and trying to be okay with not knowing and not getting too in my head about the future, and just being here in the woods on this overcast day with my beautiful Dougie who's taking a poop. I hopped on the phone with one of my best friends and kind of filled her in on where I was at and asked her advice and what to do. I feel like these decisions in van life feel so big. You can change your life in a single day. So I love having my best friends to bounce ideas off of. But it does feel a little crazy to change all my plans, last minute. But also, hey, you gotta be a little bit crazy to do this life. We were kind of in a parking lot area. It wasn't the best. Let's go find a new spot. Let's go, Manu.
Wait again.
I love this spot where we've been parking, and unfortunately some people don't treat it as well. But this is where I actually built up my van a year ago. This is my 3rd year coming back here, and it holds so many incredible memories. After picking our new spot, I went to my friend's shop. My exhaust pipe completely fell off the muffler, and he had a friend come by the next day and weld it for me, and I was so appreciative of this fix that ended up being really easy and fast instead of this whole problem. It's one thing I really admire and love about this community is if you don't know how to do something, there's probably someone that does or that knows someone who does. And it just makes problem solving so much easier, and hopefully gives me the opportunity to pay it forward at a later date. Manuka has a new boyfriend, and she gets upset when she can't be with him. They really have quite the romance blossoming here. After my exhaust was reattached, the van drove so much better and was way less laggy, and I was heading to my camp spot for the night. And I love these like last bit of light drives. I find them really romantic and peaceful. And although I'm not any clearer on this big decision I need to make, if I should go to Cayman or stay in the US for the winter, I'm just taking it moment by moment. I'm actually just so grateful I even get to make this decision. You're so funny. Hi, sweetie. What's happening in there? Now it's time to feed Manuka and myself, and then do the reverse of everything I just did this morning and get ready for bed.
Aquí, miss. ¿Tú sabes qué van a pasar?
And this was just a regular random day in my van life experience, and tomorrow will be totally different. Well, maybe not totally, there's some similarities. Thank you for following along and watching as I try to figure out life day by day, one step at a time, and if there's anything you want to see, let me know in the comments.